written by Leo Tolstoy. First, let me tell about Leo Tolstoy. Leo Tolstoy was a Russian writer who lived in between 1828 to 1910. He was a novelist and a short story writer. His two famous novels, long novels, one, War and Peace, another one is Anna Karenina. So in this chapter, Two Deer, one of the short stories written by Leo Tolstoy, the word is very apt, two deer. Generally, what do you know about two deer? What do you understand from the word two deer? Yes, one very common thing. What comes into your mind as soon as you hear the word deer is very close. But here in this chapter, deer, it is a different meaning. Let's see what actually this two deer means while going through the lesson. So this chapter is about a small kingdom called Monaco. Small kingdom called Monaco. This Monaco lies between the borders of two countries, France and Italy. Means it is also a European country. Monaco, it's a very small country, and thereby it is also called as a toy kingdom because it's a small country. Yes, as we all know, the smallest country in the world is Vatican City. Next to that it is Monaco. And again, both are in European continent. This Monaco, it had a small population. The population also was very small, and it was about 7,000 people. The number of people who lived in Monaco was about 7,000. And being a small, though it was a small country, small kingdom, it had a real king. That's why it was called as a kinglet, a king of a small kingdom, a small country. So he was called as a kinglet. And this king, he had, like other countries, he had everything, all the facilities in his country. He had a palace, he had courtiers, he had ministers, he had a bishop, he had generals, and also an army. So like all other countries, all the things that had to exist in a kingdom, he had all those things. I said he had an army. So what was the strength of that army? The army consisted of only 60 men. How many soldiers were there? 60 soldiers. A small soldier. According to the kingdom, it had a small army consisting of 60 men. Now, as we all know, any country, to run the administration, to look after the administration, there must be some sources of income. Almost all the countries, the most important sources of income are the revenues. Likewise, in this country also, there were different sources of income which was collected through the source of taxes. So which were the different sources of taxes that were collected to run the administration? So the different taxes that were collected were taxes on tobacco, wine, spirits, poll tax. These were the different sources of taxes that were collected in order to look after the entire administration. But this was not sufficient for the king to look after his ministers, to look after his administration, to look after his officials. It was very difficult to feed everything with this small source of income. Thereby, he found a new way of income. So it was the new source of income that he found it was a special source of income of collecting this revenue. That is, he established a gaming house. He established a gaming house, which is otherwise called as gambling house. So gambling, which are the different ways of gambling. We see horse race, then playing cards and other things. So here also a gaming house was established. Why? As the income was not sufficient from the tax, it was collected from tobacco, wine, spirit, poll tax, everything. It was not enough. Thereby, he wanted to increase his income. Thereby he found a new source of income, a special source of income. And what was it? By establishing a gaming house. It was a gambling house. So what did the people do in this gaming house? They played a sort of game called as roulette. Roulette was played in this gaming house. So people from all parts of Europe came to this gaming house to play roulette. People came from different parts of Europe. They came, they played, whether they win or lose, they paid a certain amount to the owner who ran the gaming house. So people came from everywhere and played this. So this had become actually, this gaming house was banned in all the other European countries. While especially in Germany and other countries they banned it because this had spoiled, this had ruined, this had destroyed many of the lives of the people. Because people came here, they lost whatever they had. Because of that, what they had, they took risk of their life. So they lost everything, whatever they had, they lost everything. And in most of the cases, people either drowned or shot themselves, killed themselves. Thereby, many of the European countries had banned, not many, almost all the European countries except Monaco had banned such gaming houses. So at that moment, the only existing gaming house was in Monaco. Thereby, people from all the other parts of Europe came to Monaco to play. So it made a huge source of income to Monaco. So this Monaco remained with the monopoly of this business. So this had become a new source of revenue for Monaco. So here in this part, we can ask so many objective types questions, 1 mark questions. Where did Monaco lie? Monaco lied in the borders of France and Italy. What was the population of Monaco? 7,000. Then what was the strength of Monacan army? 60 men. Which were the different source of revenue? Tax on tobacco, wine, spirits, poll tax. Which was the special source of revenue that was collected in Monaco? A gaming house where people played roulette. So these are the different 1 mark questions that can be asked from this part. The next part we will discuss in the next class. Thank you, students.